A tapestry of faithfulness. Introduction to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy, the fifth book of the Bible, holds a special place in the hearts of many. It's a book of remembrance, a call to action, and a love letter woven together. Imagine a wise leader standing before his people. He knows his time is short. He pours out his heart, sharing wisdom and warnings, blessings and commands. This is Deuteronomy. Moses, standing on the edge of the Promised Land, reminds the Israelites of their journey with God. He lays out a beautiful tapestry of faith, obedience, and love. He calls them and us to a life transformed by God's grace. In these chapters, we'll uncover timeless truths about our relationship with God. We'll explore the importance of trusting His plan even when things are difficult. We'll delve into the heart of God's law, discovering that it's all about love. These are not just ancient words, they are living, breathing truths that speak to our hearts today. They invite us to experience the fullness of life God intends for us. Remembering the journey, trusting God's plan, Deuteronomy 1-4. Deuteronomy begins with a powerful reminder: God is faithful. He has been faithful to His promises. He brought the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. He sustained them in the wilderness. Now, He stands ready to lead them into the Promised Land. Yet, the Israelites struggled to trust God fully. They grumbled, complained, and even wanted to turn back. How often do we do the same? These chapters challenge us to look back on our own lives. How has God been faithful to us? What blessings has He poured out? When have we experienced His provision, His protection, His guidance? Remembering God's faithfulness strengthens our faith. It reminds us that He is trustworthy even when we can't see the way forward. He is with us every step of the way. Love's greatest commandments, a foundation for life, Deuteronomy 5-6. At the heart of Deuteronomy are the 10 Commandments. These are not just a list of rules. They are a beautiful expression of God's love for us. They provide boundaries that protect us and guide us toward a life of flourishing. These commandments call us to love God with all our heart, soul, and strength. They also call us to love our neighbors as ourselves. This is the essence of the Christian life, loving God and loving others. It's about surrendering our hearts to Him and allowing His love to flow through us. It's about treating others with kindness, compassion, and respect. When we live by these commandments, we experience the fullness of life God intends. Our lives become a fragrant offering to Him. Section 4. Walking in His ways. Humility, gratitude, and faithfulness. Deuteronomy 7-11. As the Israelites prepared to enter the Promised Land, Moses urged them to remember who they were and whose they were. They were God's chosen people, set apart for His glory. But this was not a badge of pride, it was a call to humility. These chapters remind us that everything we have is a gift from God. Our talents, our resources, our very lives are gifts to be used for His glory. We are called to live with gratitude, recognizing His goodness in all things. We are called to be faithful stewards of all He has entrusted to us. This means using our time, talents, and resources to bless others and advance His kingdom. It means living with integrity and honesty, reflecting His character in all we do. Section 5. A life of worship and justice. Living out our love, Deuteronomy 12-16. Deuteronomy provides specific instructions for worship, justice, and caring for the poor and vulnerable. God desired that His people live in a way that reflected His heart. He called them to be a people of justice, where the poor and marginalized were treated with dignity and respect. These chapters challenge us to examine our own lives. Are we living in a way that honors God? Are we seeking justice and mercy in our communities? Are we using our resources to care for those in need? True worship is not confined to a building or a ceremony. It's about living every aspect of our lives in a way that brings glory to God. It's about being His hands and feet in the world, demonstrating His love in tangible ways. Section 6. The Ultimate Leader. Looking ahead to Jesus, Deuteronomy 17-18. Deuteronomy also speaks of a future leader, a prophet like Moses who would arise. This prophecy pointed towards Jesus, the ultimate leader, and the perfect fulfillment of the law. Jesus came not to abolish the law but to fulfill it. He lived a perfect life, embodying the love, compassion, and justice that the law pointed towards. And through His sacrifice on the cross, He provided the way for us to be reconciled to God. In Jesus, we find forgiveness for our failures and the power to live a life pleasing to God. He is our ultimate example, our guide, and our hope. Section 7. Embracing the blessings, a life of trust and obedience. Deuteronomy ends with a powerful reminder: choose life, choose blessing, choose to follow God with all your heart, and you will experience the fullness of His love and favor. The message of Deuteronomy is as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. It's a call to remember God's faithfulness, to cherish His commands, and to live a life that reflects His heart. It's a call to trust, love, and obey, embracing the abundant life He has for us. As you delve into the pages of Deuteronomy, may you be inspired to live a life marked by faith, obedience, and love. May you experience the joy, peace, and fulfillment that come from walking closely with God.